karaoke day or something, you know. And I just butcher the hell out of everything. But it's fun. It's fun. It's entertaining, I hope. And if you can't laugh at me, then by gosh, laugh with me.
That's right.
So, Jen, once again, tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and how they can get a hold of you. Because, I mean, we only got like 45 minutes left of the show.
Right, right, right. I'm Jen and Clay. We're the owners of Nerolis Entertainment Agency. We're a full-line booking agency, ranging from bands, cosplayers, celebrities, musicians, anything that has to do with entertainment, we are involved with. You can get a hold of us at 636-410-8518. Or you can find us up on Facebook at Nerolis Entertainment Agency. You'll just plug us in on Google, and we are right there.
Right there. It's just that easy.
That is.
It is.
Yeah. We're also in Twitter.
On Twitter,
Facebook. Facebook.
Your website.
Yes.
Anywhere else?
That is it.
SoundCloud.
I think.
Yeah, I mean,
SoundCloud. Well, I am on. We are on Reverb Nation, and here's a little secret. Sometimes whenever I do my scouting, I will go to Reverb Nation and I will listen to these bands that are out there. It doesn't matter if you're from out of state, if you're from the UK, Germany, what have you. We'll still listen, and if we think you're good, and we will approach you. We are an aggressive, actually, agency. And we want the best of the best. So that's where one of the things where we start from is Reverb Nation.
Yeah, and I can honestly, Jen is aggressive. I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah. I'm also gonna tell you a great app that is perfect for that I have actually kind of partnered with to help get their app name out there. It's called Darwin Beats. It's nothing but independent artists. Some of them are signed and some of them are not.
Uh-huh.
But you get to see their picture, their songs. It's just a great free app. You download it at the iTunes store, and they're coming out. They the last report I had from the CEO, the guy that created this, he's out of Washington, D.C., is they don't have the Android version of it just yet, but they are working on that.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Okay, yeah. So
I will check them out.
Yeah, great place to find new and exciting acts. I think.
Awesome.
I mean, I've been using it for my own show, looking for people for my own show too. Because I work with you guys. I work with sometimes with Spectre Records and Bongo Boy Records and Lady Lake Music, or the Spectrum Music Group. I'm sorry.
Right.
And I mix everything up. So to get as many indie artists as I possibly can to get them heard on this show, because that is the purpose of this show.
Right.
Pretty much get the talented young people out there, get them heard, and hopefully discovered. Especially these super talented people. You just signed somebody new, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We signed our very first female solo artist. Her name is Rachel Adams. She is indie pop. We are working right now in the studios and finishing up her hit single, so that'll be out soon. So be looking for Rachel Adams.
Rachel Adams. Hello, Rachel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to actually have her on the show, too, on the 24th. And
yes.
I'm writing it down right now because I forgot to do that earlier. But at least I remembered it. Yeah, she's going to be on the show on the 24th. It's going to be a 2-hour show. We're going to be featuring a guy from Belize, which is fantastic. His name's Mauro. And
oh yes,
and then Rachel Adams.
He's a doll. Yeah, Mauro's awesome. I like Mauro. I talk to him a lot.
So do I. He's becoming a huge. What can I say? Anybody that says that they are basically getting their entire country wrapped around my show, I'm going to be a fan of theirs. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
But I don't consider people, fans. I consider them my friends. So it's a little bit different terminology than what everybody else uses.
Yeah.
It keeps me humble.
Right.
I think. I hope.
Yes.
I don't want to get a big head. It usually pops.
Well.
Like a giant zit on the face of humanity. Never mind. Oh. So what else are we going to talk about?
Oh. We have some other cool things too. We buy our own instruments for our signed artist, to where they can go in and use our instruments instead of theirs. And instead of wearing out their equipment, they can use our equipment. Because we need their equipment for their shows and our events that we need them for. So we would rather wear our instruments out than their instruments. So that's another program that we have put on board. As in rentals, we came into a lot of contact where, a band member needed, a rack for his drum set, didn't have his rack. So we went around and looking for a rack for his drum set. Instead of going out and outright buying it, he can just rent that rack. And that's another service that we add on to us.
Now, this is for the record. You're going to have all the instruments in there for the recording studio.
Yes.
What you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, that also, even if because I've known a lot of, being in this college area and a lot of colleges in the surrounding area here. I know of a lot of great artists that really their families don't have the money to go out and buy a lot of equipment. So being able to use somebody else's in order to record their music, that's just a beautiful idea.
Yes.
I'm in love with you guys and your agency anyway. You know that.
Right. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you for everything that you do. Getting these young people heard and so forth. And we have Goddess in the chat room right now. Hello, Goddess. She's having trouble with her computer still. So hopefully she will be able to join us. If not, that's okay. Okay.
All right.
Because I know she's listening, so I just want to make sure she knows that. Don't stress out, hon. Don't worry about it. We're fine. So, but anyway. Hey, a lot of stuff goes on this show. It's crazy. It's like I know. It's like 1,000 different thoughts all the time, right?
Oh yes.
I follow a potato on Twitter. Yes, Irish does follow a potato on Twitter. I've seen it. Have you seen this potato, Jen?
I have not yet seen this potato.
She does. She for about 3 months. She says for some Twitter sent some seconds. Oh, seconds? No, I know she's been following a potato for about 3 months. Somebody posted it, for her. It looks like a giant penis.
Oh my.
Yeah, it does. It does. So, Irish, go ahead and share the picture if you want to. If that's the potato you're talking about, I'm sure it is.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Well, it could be a potato of, shaped like Elvis Presley's head. I don't know.
Right.
But that's the one I seen a couple months ago, so that's the one that kind of stuck out in my head when she said that in the chat room just now. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming to the chat room and listening to the Daddy Murr's Indie Spotlight. And with our guest, I got tongue-tied again. Jen Shelton from Nerolis Entertainment. Did I say it correctly yet?
No. Nerolis.
Nerolis.
But that's okay.
Why do I keep wanting to say Neroli?
Well, a lot of people do that. I'll give you a funny story with the name. My family name is Napoli, so they would actually mispronounce Napoli as Napoli. Whenever we came up with the name Nerolis, people say it different also, Nerolis and stuff like that. The way we did get our name is we actually also own an antique and collectible business, which is JC Nerolis, Antique and Collectibles. and we were trying to figure out our name for the business and both businesses. And if you go on Words with Friends, and it's like the cheat words, and you can put your words in the cheat thing. And we put my last name and Clay's last name together, and it actually came out as Norelli.
Okay.
Nerolis, with both of our last names. So the JC for our antique is Jennifer and Clay Nerolis, and then we just integrated Nerolis Entertainment with that, so we still have it as a family oriented name.
That's a cool story. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty neat.
It's not going to help me for.
Thanks for the chat, the cheat words on Words with Friends.
Well, you get, hey, at least you get something out of it,
Right,
I guess. I don't know.
exactly.
So, but I thank you for being here, and one of these days I will be able to pronounce that name.
That's
I
okay.
promise. I promise.
Okay.
You know,
Well, thank you
um,
for having us. This is just awesome.
well, I'm glad you're here. It's a beautiful, beautiful, wet, rainy day outside.
Yes, it is.
About
Ugh.
30, what, about 38, 40 degrees maybe?
Maybe if that, yeah.
Yeah. So, so go ahead and we've already talked about Morrow and Rachel Adam being on the show on the 24th. We talked a little bit about the huge event that's coming up in September. We played a song.
Hmm. I would just like to kind of throw in something here.
Go ahead.
Last Monday, Clay and I just got some news that one of our band's firstborn, they are from our Sweden band. One of our the band members, the lead vocalist, his name is Marcus. We just want to have a shout out because we got some sad news. They were on tour in Thailand, and Marcus got in a serious accident on his scooter, and he's only got a 10% chance to live.
Oh no.
And we have done some things to actually set up a fund for them to support due to their what is it? Their insurance, their travel insurance actually expired. So his parents and the firstborn band has actually put up a second mortgages in their house so they can give more support for Marcus.
Well, what? Share that link. Do you have that link with you for that support?
I can share that link, and I can't bring it up because I'm having technical difficulties on my computer. But I can share it for you so you can have that information.
There must be a lot of 18-year-old kids out there just really bored and screwing around with making people's computers
I know there must
act
be.
up. Everybody that I know seems like they're
Oh,
for the last
yes,
month they've been having computer problems, one right after the other. But yeah,
yes,
whenever you can, make sure you share that link at least with me, and I'll share it on all three or four of my Facebook pages. I'll share it on all four or five of my Twitter accounts, and all that kind of stuff to help get the word out with that one too.
yes.
Okay.
It's very near dear in our hearts. We talk to. I get emails every other day by Marcus, and then we got an email the other day by one of the band members um, speaking that there was a terrible accident in Thailand when they were on tour. So
I
we
hate to
just
hear that.
wanted to make sure that they got out there that we do support firstborn and Marcus in this rough time ahead of him. He has not been pulled off of ventilators yet. Had to stop all treatment until they had the actual money up front, and it's just sad because of these different countries. They don't they stop treatment. It's not like the United States. We just don't stop treatment. They actually had to stop treatment. So
Oh,
now we've got to that point where he actually is going to be able to be transferred to a better hospital so he can have that treatment started back up.
okay, okay, good, good. Like I said, keep me informed on how that's going too. Uh, I hate to hear stories about that. Simple fact, everybody has heard me talk about my mother on the show. When I was 19 years, or actually I had just turned 20. It was exactly a month after my 20th birthday. My mother was in a bad car wreck and suffered severe brain damage and wound up after she was in coma for like 7 or 8 months. she woke up and was kind of like a 4-year-old.
Right.
That type of mentality. Actually, I had to help teach her how to eat and how to do a lot of stuff again, how to walk, how to talk. She still can't